This is Wacken Open Air, the biggest gathering of metalheads in the world. Each year, over 60,000 devoted fans come to camp out in the fields of northern Germany to worship their favorite metal bands. And whether you've come to see death metal, power metal, black metal, goth metal, or even Viking metal, if you're a die-hard metal fan, this is the place to be. This is me. My name is Sam Dunn, and as you can see, I'm one of the die-hard metal fans. Ever since I was 12 years old, I've been obsessed with all things metal. And although my parents hoped it was a phase, it wasn't. I grew up, got my graduate degree in anthropology, and then decided to make a documentary about heavy metal culture. In the film, I traced the music back to its working-class roots in the factory towns of England and America. I then showed how early metal bands like Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, and Blue Cheer laid the foundation for a crazy number of metal subgenres. Along the way, I met some of my childhood heroes and spoke to a ton of musicians about the controversy surrounding this music.
Satan.
I also heard from hundreds of metal fans about what this music means to them.
From the time I was 12 years old, metal was just a constant.
And what I discovered is this underground movement is even bigger than I first thought. And for metalheads, it's about more than just music. It's an identity. After the film was released, I got a flood of emails from metal fans thanking me for giving this community the respect it deserves. But what surprised me was how many different countries the emails came from. Many were from places I had no idea metal even existed. I mean, I knew there was metal outside of Europe and North America. One of my favorite bands is Sepultura from Brazil, and I also have metal albums recorded live in Japan. But the stories in these emails got me thinking. For years, anthropologists have studied the effects of globalization, but I've never considered heavy metal's role in this process. As metal has spread across the globe, what new meanings is it taking on for fans in countries with such vastly different cultural, political, and religious backgrounds? Clearly, there's a whole world of metal out there I know nothing about. But I'm not going to find answers in the fields of northern Germany. So I'm taking my anthropology studies on the road to understand how metal has gone global. Yeah! The first stop on my journey is Brazil, the largest country in Latin America, and a place most people associate with beaches, soccer, and samba. But if you ask any metal fan, They'll tell you that it's also known for its massive metal scene. So what happened to make metal so huge in this country?
As pessoas nos anos 70 viviam numa ditadura no Brasil. A gente teve uma ditadura de quase 25 anos. Durante uma ditadura não é muito fácil você ter acesso ou liberdade a qualquer tipo de informação.
And on that period, when we were teenagers, it was very hard to find good instruments. The market was very closed for everything that comes from abroad.
No Brasil, a ditadura acabou em 1985. Nesse momento, as bandas estavam começando a lançar os primeiros discos de heavy metal brasileiros. E o que isso quer dizer é que o heavy metal veio junto com a democracia.
I think the organizers of Rock in Rio felt the momentum, and they organized this festival, which was huge. There were 1,380,000 people during 10 days, and it was the first time, everyone knew what a metalhead was, and that there were so many.
Pode parecer engraçado hoje querer ver Whitesnake. É um pouco engraçado, mas ver Whitesnake, Ozzy Osbourne, Scorpions, Iron Maiden, era demais para o brasileiro em 1985.
I wouldn't say that metal came to free us, but I say that it was something that we were begging for. We were begging to have that atmosphere of freedom of speech, freedom of communication.
Hey! Hey! 2 minutes to midnight! Let me see your hands in the air!
We had to fly in by helicopter because to get there, all the roads were kind of blocked and stuff. And so as we were getting closer and closer, you could kind of see, you could see all this kind of, it looked like smoke coming up in the air, And what it was actually the steam rising off the bodies off the crowd. So they were all in sync, all having a great time.
Você viu uma multidão de gente que se perdia. Então a gente parecia fazer parte de algo muito maior do que nós. Nós nos sentíamos parte de uma grande família, de uma religião. E as pessoas começaram a imaginar que essa pudesse ser a música, a trilha sonora de um momento que o Brasil era um país novo e livre.
We're in Sao Paulo, Brazil. We're at the Grandes Galerias, otherwise known as the Galeria do Rock. And I guess metal's huge in a country when there's a whole mall devoted to it.